Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you are all well and enjoying this little bit of winter sunshine as much as I am. I don't know about you, but I always feel so much better when the sun's shining. It just makes me feel so much more alive and happy and light. So we'll enjoy it whilst it lasts. Today, I'm going to take you with me on our journey along the Dales Way. We will be completing our first leg of the journey, which takes us from Ilkley along the River Wharf to Bolton Abbey, which is approximately about 6 miles. It's a fairly easy, flat walk along the River Wharf, and the paths are really well waymarked, so you shouldn't have any problems navigating. We will be actually doing the Dales Way twice because we'll be doing it in both directions. So because we park our motorhome Bob at the start of our walks, we have to, and because I'm a solo traveller and I don't have a driver, we walk in one direction to the place where we're going to finish for the day, and then we have to turn around and walk all the way back again so that we can get back to where we've parked Bob at the start of the walk. The journey from Ilkley to Bolton Abbey is around 6 miles, but we will have done a total of 12 miles by the time we finish. So without further ado, let's jump into the video, and I hope you enjoy the journey as much as we did. So our walk today begins in the little spa town of Ilkley, which is approximately 12 miles north of Bradford and 17 miles northwest of Leeds. So here we are, right at the very start of the Dales Way in Ilkley, and it's a beautiful day, and there is the River Wharf looking beautiful in the morning sunshine. And the Dales Way from Ilkley follows the River Wharf for quite some time, I believe, so it'll be a lovely, nice, peaceful, relaxing, easy walk. So we've just passed by the Ilkley Lawn Tennis and Squash Club, which looks very nice, and we're now heading across the fields. The River Wharf follows down on my right, and we are just kind of cutting out the corner. The Dales Way cuts across the fields for a little while before rejoining the River Wharf further down. As you can see, we've got little Hector with us again today, the Border Terrier, and he's enjoying the sunshine along with the sheep that are over there in the field. It's an absolutely beautiful day. We couldn't have wished for nicer weather today to meander alongside the beautiful River Wharf. As you can see, Marley's cooling off in the water. Wherever there's water, there's always a Marley. I think he was part hippo when he was born. Just over the river, across there, is Ilkley Golf Course. I just love the sound of the water. It's so relaxing. So there's some signs dotted around telling me that the riverbank has eroded the footpath along the riverbank, so we've had to come inland through some beautiful woodland, which I don't mind at all, Love listening to the sound of the birds. Can you hear them? And it gives us a chance to cool down a little bit. But I suspect we'll be heading back down towards the riverbank very shortly. As you can see, Marley Moo has already made his way down. He's having a little cool down there, enjoying the lovely cool water. There's the golf course over the River Wharf. We've come across this beautiful house at the side of the river, selling local honey. What a beautiful place to live. Wow. Absolutely stunning. Come on this way. There's Marley having a cool down again in the river. But just how beautiful and peaceful this is. It's just stunning. So we've come off the footpath and the river is still on our right, but we're having to walk down a section of road. We've got the busy, I think it's the A65, just the other side of those trees. This is a quieter road, but obviously it's still a road, hence why the dogs are now on leads. And instead of beautiful bird song, I can hear traffic. But never mind, I'm sure that we'll be heading back into tranquility very soon. So we're now approaching Low Mill in Addingham, which was a water-powered textile mill built in 1787. In World War II, the mill produced carburettors for Spitfires, Hurricanes and Lancaster bombers. Here is St Peter's Church in Addingham, a Grade 1 listed building with the main structure dating to a 15th century rebuild, but some of the earliest parts date from the Norman period. So feeling nice and refreshed after a delicious ice cream, we are back on the path at the side of the River Wharf. So the Dales Way now passes through Olicano Holiday Park. And just over to the left there is Hamilton's Cafe and Bistro. Just take a look at this beautiful luxury detached log cabin overlooking a weir on the River Wharf. What a stunning location to have a little break. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. So the path takes you through the caravans and round the back of the caravans back down onto the water's edge. So we've just headed through the sheep field and we're now heading down the steps back down towards the water's edge alongside the river wharf. And as you can see, Marley's back in the water having another little cool down. So the dogs seem to have attracted quite a few young bullocks, and I am so glad that that fence is there between us. I'm going to try and get over this stile now. They seem friendly enough, they seem just a little bit inquisitive, but I'm not taking my chances because I don't want to get trampled. Oh God, the joys of having dogs with you in the countryside. So, having survived the cows, we've now arrived at Farfield Quaker Meeting House, which is now owned by the Historic Chapels Trust. It's located 2 miles north of the village of Addingham, where we passed through earlier, and it is recorded in the National Heritage List for England as a designated Grade 2 listed building. It was built in 1689. Crossed a little road and we've now entered Bolton Abbey estate, and Bolton Abbey is about 3/4 of a mile, I believe, further down the river, so we're just going to have a meander down there. It's still a beautiful day and the dogs are having the time of their lives. So here we get our very first glimpse of Bolton Abbey. There you can see the ruins of the abbey in the distance. So here the sheep and lambs have got the right idea. There they are, taking shelter from the sun, trying to keep cool under the trees. So we've arrived at Bolton Abbey. There is the Abbey in the distance. We are by the stepping stones for the more adventurous. Or if you don't fancy getting your feet wet, you can cross the river over the bridge. So Bolton Abbey is a village and civil parish in the Craven district of North Yorkshire. It's 22 miles northwest of Leeds, and the village lies in Wharfdale, near the southern edge of the Yorkshire Dales National Park and just north of the border with West Yorkshire. The village takes its name from the monastery, now generally known as Bolton Priory, which is adjacent to the Bolton Abbey estate. The estate includes the priory ruins and extends beyond the parish. The present building of the priory dates back to 1154 and is a Grade 1 listed building.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh.
concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please join us next week in our brand new video, which will take us on our second leg of the journey from Bolton Abbey, carrying on along the River Wharf to Grassington. And we'll explore some fantastic places along the way, including seeing the Strid and the beautiful Strid Woods, and also walking along the Hebden Bridge, which is a little bit scary, but we managed it just fine. So tune in then. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and see you all soon. Bye.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight.